When a reader opens up the Writers of the Future book, you never know what it's going to be, but it's all like selected as the best stuff. And you might get science fiction, you might get fantasy, you might get a humorous, gimmicky surprise story, you might get a really edgy, intense, horrific supernatural suspense story.
We want to see somebody who really has paid attention to fine prose quality and to the nuances of characterization.
Which, of course, makes them transcend the mere categorization you might assign to them, like science fiction, fantasy, and makes them actually very valuable pieces of fiction altogether.
Every year it gets harder and harder to judge because there's so much good stuff coming in.
Quality keeps going up.
This is the best place to go for a new writer trying to break in.
You guys have just turned out a plethora of really, really fine writers.
These are the writers of the future.
It's not just the stories in Writers of the Future. We also have absolutely gorgeous artwork.
Each story is paired with an illustration that is done by one of the Illustrators of the Future winners.
Something you will not find in any other anthology.
It's a showcase of illustrators and writers right at the beginning of their career, when artists are just bundles of raw talent and excitement.
You can come and see the best of the best culled for you, curated, and selected in a single volume every year.
Not often you get a volume of new fiction that's so strong and so imaginative and so different as with Writers of the Future.
There's really only one reason to pick up Writers of the Future, and that's because the stories are wonderful.